Getty Advertising and Read invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by Teeds. More than 10 million Britons have to drive to work because they have no access to public transport. The nation's rail and bus network may serve those who live in cities and suburbs, but effectively ignores around 1 in 5 adults in modern Britain.And even among those who do have some access to public transport, up to 1.5 million need to use 3 different buses, trains or trams to get from their home to their nearest town center, said insurance giant Direct Line.It. It does not just affect those going to work who then have to drive in rush hour traffic jams, it also affects those without a car who may want to go into town to go shopping, visit people or simply for a meal, cinema or other entertainment. Just under 1 in 5, 18%, have to use a car to get to their nearest supermarket and 14% have no other way than to drive if they want to go to their doctor. Related articles. Cambridge is on the right track to become a global city. Ticketless train travel would be a big mistake, says Ross Clark. Getty. Up to 1.5 million Britons have to use 3 buses or trains to get to their nearest town center. While public transport has improved in many areas, there are still perceived issues with accessibility, reliability and quality in some places. Rob Miles. Wales is worst hit with 30% of adults saying they cannot get to work via public transport, followed by 27% in Northern Ireland and 25% in the southwest. Only 11% of Londoners say cannot get to their workplace using buses, trains or tubes, followed, perhaps surprisingly, by 17% in each of Scotland, Yorkshire and the northeast. Around 1 in 8, 12%, of Brits live more than 5 miles away from the nearest railway station. Those in the East Midlands live, on average, 3.2 miles away, but those in London live just 1.25 miles away on average. And even those who do have access to public transport are not happy either. 20% think it is too expensive and 16% are dissatisfied with the service, said Rob Miles, director of Direct Line Car Insurance, who surveyed 2,000 adults. He said, while public transport has improved in many areas, there are still perceived issues with accessibility, reliability and quality in some places. This makes a large number of people dependent on their car to make short but vital trips, such as going to work, dropping the children off at school or visiting the supermarket. Related articles. Geneva hires actors to dress as palace guards to teach patients train compensation. Passengers should be reimbursed automatically. How commuting on public transport could be making you deaf.